What's up, everyone? My name is Gormy. Welcome to another tactic here on the channel. Now, today's tactic is going to be a 4-3-3 that allows you to dominate, absolutely dominate. We ended up choosing Napoli to try out this tactic with, and we dominated the Serie A. I couldn't believe how well they were performing because I went in and I was like, all right, they can finish second and compete well. I'll be happy. But they went and won the league, and by a lot. So we will definitely be getting into that. And before we do get into things, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you do enjoy the content I provide. And I am doing a Twitch save with Dynamo Moscow over at twitch.tv/ygormy. So please swing by, check it out if you guys would like to do so. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. All right. So with this formation, we went with the 4-3-3 defensive mid wide. Now, when I was making this formation, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do exactly, but I ended up going with a 4-3-3 defensive mid wide because originally I wanted to go with a 4-3-2-1. And I mean, technically you could break it down as a 4-3-2-1, but it is a 4-3-3, and we have an advanced forward up front. We've got two inverted wingers, a Mazzala, a center midfielder, a defensive midfielder, two fullbacks, two central defenders, and a sweeper keeper. Now, the advanced forward and inverted wingers are on attack. The Mazzala, central midfielder, and the fullbacks are on support. We've got the defensive midfielder and central defenders, obviously, on defend. Now, with the advanced forward, the instructions are shoot more often, mark tighter, get further forward, move into channels. With the left inverted winger, you have cross aim at center, shoot more often, dribble more, cut inside with the ball, get further forward. With the right inverted winger, cross aim at center, shoot more often, dribble more, cut inside with ball, get further forward. With the Mazzala, you have tackle harder, get further forward, roam from position, move into channels. With the central midfielder, you have shoot more often, roam from position, move into channels, tackle harder, mark tighter. Defensive midfielder, you have got mark tighter, dribble less, shoot less often, hold position. With the fullbacks, there are no specific instructions because usually I have my fullbacks on overlap, but this time decided to leave it off. Wanted them to be a little bit more defensive, but also support when needed. The central defenders are both on dribble less, shoot less often, and hold position. And then the sweeper keeper, no instructions there. But our mentality is balanced. When we are in possession, we go for a narrow attacking width. We pass the ball into space, focus play through the middle, play the ball out from our defense. Passing directness is shorter, higher tempo. We go for low crosses. When we are in transition, we go for the counter press, counter, and we distribute to our flanks. Now, my idea with the distribute to flanks, even though we don't really have anyone there because we don't have our fullbacks overlapping and our inverted wingers are already way up the field. How I see it, they will drop in to receive the ball, throw the ball into the middle because we are focusing our play through the middle, and then everyone goes up as one. That is how I kind of picture it, and I mean, ended up working out and we won the league. So, doing something right there somehow. But our defensive shape, we use the offside trap, use tighter marking, our pressing intensity is more urgent, we prevent short kick goals. We prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and we stay on feet when tackling. We do have that higher line of engagement, standard line for the defensive, and our defensive width is standard. All right, so production-wise, the team was lights out. Absolutely loved it. Now, Victor Osimhen was honestly, I couldn't believe how good he was because he is a goal per game. 44 games, 44 goals. That is absurd. He also had 5 assists thrown in there. He had 11 player of the match performances. He was vital to this team. He is a heavy hitter. What I like to call a heavy hitter is those bigger type strikers that really are one of the focal points of your team that you like playing a lot of your play through. Now, Irving Lozano, loved that he was able to break the double-digit barrier, 4 goals. He also had 7 assists. Lorenzo Insigne, absolutely love this guy. 9 goals, 13 assists. Matteo Politano had 8 goals, 14 assists. Dries Mertens, 8 goals, 2 assists. He only played 10 games, but came on for multiple more. But I originally wanted him to be the starter, but then, I mean, I saw what Victor Osimhen was doing, and I was like, all right, buddy, you get the starting job. I believe it's pronounced Elif or Elif, Elmas. He had 4 goals, 5 assists in 5 starts, but 27 appearances as a substitute, obviously. Fabian, I think it's Fabian. He had 3 goals, 6 assists. Stanislav Lobotka had 3 and 3. Same with Zelensky. Andrea Patagna had 3 and 1. Koulibaly had 2 goals, no assists. Costas Manolas had 2 and 2. Bakayoko had 1 and 1. Diego Demi had 5 assists. Gulam had 6. And Maximovic had 2. El Sayed Hizaj had 4. Giovanni Di Lorenzo had 7. And Ospina, the goalkeeper, had 1. So, I mean, everyone was contributing in either goals or assists. They found a way to play a total team game, and I absolutely loved it. But what I loved even more was ending the reign of Juve as league champs, as Napoli won the league convincingly, might I add. We had 26 wins, 9 draws, 3 losses. The 3 losses came to Milan, Atalanta, and Sassuolo. Milan finished in 2nd, Sassuolo finished in 3rd, and Atalanta finished in 6th. Sassuolo for a while was in 2nd. I was very, very surprised with how they were playing. But, I mean, hey, they edged out Juve, and, I mean, they finished in 3rd. Juve finished in 4th. But we had 47 goal differential. Highest in the league. Next highest was Juve at 29. But we won the league by 17 points. 87 points. Next closest was Milan with 70, obviously. We were absolutely on fire during the Serie A. And we beat Milan in penalties to win the Italian Cup. The Euro Cup, I was hoping that we were going to be able to win the Euro Cup. But we ended up falling short, and we got knocked out by Feyenoord, which honestly, they were absolutely phenomenal during that tournament. And then we were the runners-up to Juve in the Italian Super Cup. But hey, we got the league double at least. So there is that. But looking at the team overview, we had the most points per game. Juve had the most goals, but we had the second most at 68 for league goals. Most shots, we were 3rd. Fewest shots against, we were 2nd. Best pass completion, we were 6th. Most possession, we were 8th. We are not in most tackles won. Most dribbles, we are in 6th. We have the most shutouts with 24. So the defense with Bakayoko, Manolas, Koulibaly, the fullbacks, Ospina and net. Amazing. They were great. And we also had the fewest conceded goals with only conceding 21. I would have liked to keep it below 20, but I mean, it is what it is. We still won the league by 17 points, so I cannot complain there. But what is awesome is that not only were we the best defensive team in the league, we had the league's highest scorer. He had 30 goals. Victor Osimhen had 30 goals in the league with this formation. It was phenomenal. Most assists, Lorenzo Insigne finished in 2nd with 11, tied with Maxime Lopez. Most shots, Osimhen was in 3rd. Lorenzo Insigne had the most man of the matches. Same with Adam Unas, who actually is on loan from Napoli. Most key passes, we did not have anyone in there. Best pass completion, Kostas Manolas. I have always liked this guy, and I'm glad that I was finally able to use him in some form of way. And, I mean, he was absolutely phenomenal in this formation. And, I mean, 98 pass completion, that is absurd, people. That is absurd. Tackles won, we do not have anyone there. Dribbles made, Lorenzo Insigne tied at 7th. Most shutouts made by David Ospina with 20, and fewest conceded, David Ospina with 17. So, I mean, overall, team was absolutely on fire. And, I mean, I can't get over that they were able to win the league the way that they did. With a 17-point gap. 17. That is very impressive. And, I mean, this is the formation and the tactics that did it, people. So, if you guys would like to try it out, definitely give it a go. Let me know in the comments how you guys do and what teams that you do it with. But that is all for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.